Yeah, fellas, looks like one of the trolls came in, racist trolls came in. Under Vegas pickup stated black guys only get fat chicks. Well, here's the proof that they don't. And it is true, according to Dr. Cress Welsing, what motivates white racism is the threat of genetic annihilation. Because Caucasians, you guys have a recessive gene. Black is a dominant gene. So you breed the two together, you get a black person. And I think some people have an issue with having recessive genes. I don't think it's that big of a deal myself. But Greg Murray obviously thinks it is, because he came in to say, the white man does not fear this at all. The future is stark for the majority of people except for wealthy people. Sea levels rising, acidic oceans, nuclear proliferation, automation of jobs, artificial intelligence, nanotechnology, genome and biotech, virtually reality and on, owned by white people. What are black people going to do when everything is automated? You should be asking, what are white people going to do when everything's automated? Okay, it's owned by rich white people who don't even like poor white people. In fact, a rich white man hates a poor white man. I guess he doesn't know that about his own race. He also says, now you got to always challenge these people when they show up with these fake stats. Always challenge them and find out the truth, as I did. Also, black people have the highest diabetes rate in all populations. No offense, but I am balancing it out, as there are way too many confirmation biases online. Let's go get the actual stats. Okay. White folks, 7.6%. Asians, 9%. Hispanics, 12.8%. Non-Hispanic blacks, 13.2%. And I challenge that if they look at the diabetes rate of Africa, it's much lower. I believe that it's because there's a percent of the population of blacks like myself that have Native American blood. Because guess who the highest is? 15.9% American Indians and Alaska Natives, which is the same thing. 15.9%. They are the highest. And I think there's a lot of us with Native American blood that could be caused that. Also, if you guys don't know about diabetes, it is the carbohydrates, that is grains, that will cause diabetes in your body. What is alcohol but refined grains also? Okay? But you look at the people that eat the most grains, they've been eating the most grains since they came out the caves practically and learned to harvest grains. It's white folks. They were more adapted to it. So of course they're gonna have the lowest diabetes rate. Asian Americans, because they're exposed to the food in America. I believe it's also why we get it, because we're exposed to European food. European food is killing us. We didn't eat all these grains in the place we came from. We didn't eat all this shit that's on the market. Their bodies are better adapted at eating their own food. Asian Americans come here and start eating white food, no offense, and they are now getting diabetes. Hispanics, us non-Hispanic blacks, and of course, Native Americans. Native Americans drink. That's how my dad got his, from liquor. I got mine from carbohydrates, from grains. Okay? So, I'm sorry, Greg Murray, that you felt threatened to come here and make, silly comments. I just proved you wrong. How do you feel right now being proved wrong? I just want to know. Let me know how you feel. You made a wild statement that's unsubstantiated. And I just shown you the truth. And giving you reasons why diabetes. And hey, we don't get skin cancer. The sun doesn't burn us up. The sun doesn't destroy our skin. I don't want to go into the benefits of being black and the issues of being white. So stay off my channel. Let's see, Dominic. this is really what's going on these days, and it's not just the U.S. I have buddies who are in Europe. I know about Europe because black dudes talk about, go to Germany, go anywhere in Europe. If you're American black, you get laid. Kartig. Greg, you sound insecure. He's talking to this Greg. And Kartig, as we now know, is East Indian. I don't see, oops. We got some more comments here. Legend, let me go back to Legend. Is this the reason why racism has shot so high in the last few years? Because white women like black men? Well, the white guys should not hate the men, but the women who choose the men. LOL. I love being a black man. And it's not because it's shot so high. It's because these same people like Greg and his ilk, I learned that the white man can never stand being ruled by a black man. So what do we have as the highest office in our land? A black man. And you notice how the hateration has grown since he got in office to the point where Texas wanted to recede from the Union. Succeed from the Union. They wanted to back out of being with the United States. Do you see how they whined when Obama came in office? Then the second time when he won again, how they whined again? That's how bad it is for white males with that racist issue within them. And then I get it. If you're a white male, you see all these black guys fucking these hot white chicks. It would bug. So, not trying to make you feel insecure about anything. Not trying to start a race war here. Just showing that Vegas dude was full of shit. That's all my purpose was. Okay? He was full of shit. He was just a racist white dude. And whatever his real name is, because he used a fake name, there is no Vegas pickup channel. So the fucker couldn't use his real fucking name, whoever it was. But whatever his real name is, and if he's a teacher out there, which he tried to act like, I would never have anybody of any minority study with him. Sacred Realm, yes, you are right about accepting and learning. Exactly. I would rather for white guys to learn what black guys are doing right and do the same thing. Level out the playing field. Tracy wants to do I told you so. I told you, Supreme. It's a generation gap. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but whatever, Tracy. I actually have no idea what you're talking about. I told you it's a generation gap. What's a generation gap? That a few more white chicks are fucking black dudes? There was another insecure guy that came in, and I'll get to him in just a minute. It's sad that so many Caucasian males get insecure. That's sad. But did the watcher get insecure? Let's see. Fair deal, but I wish a lot of individuals wouldn't jump on the bed wench ad hominems if it's the other way around and a sister finds a white guy attractive. Not saying that you engage in that, Supreme, but I've seen quite a few do it, and that's hypocritical if they're dating or fucking white women. Now, he wants everything to be fair. Now, gang got a problem with that. There are actually bed wenches. There's actually one that's here on YouTube talked about, that's the reason why she's dating a white man, for his credit rating. And there's good videos out there, but there are some black chicks. It's a very small minority of black chicks that actually find white men attractive. Cool, more power to them. I said so that a long time ago, because the way brothers are acting out there, not honoring their kids and shit like that, more power to them. I know it's hard for a brother to get a decent job. I know it's hard out there in the workforce and all that stuff being black, but the whole abandoning your kids stuff. Hey, more power to them. And there's also some really small percentage who are dating Asian males. They love Asian males. Hey, more power to them too. Sage Warrior, your video proof of slavery again for those idiots who think we are not African got taken down. Can you upload it again? I want to see it. I took it down. Wait a minute. Got taken down. Let me see. I might have. It is copyright. Oh, okay. By BBC and Player Supreme channel is on notice for a copyright label. Let me go see. Let me just go see something here. Because I got that off of Facebook, but let's go here. Because, you know, let's see. Vegas pickup includes copyright material. No, there's nothing there. It's still available, but there is some copyrighted material in there. So they just blocked it. It didn't get taken down, all because of the stuff that was in there. It was from, I think there's a BBC show in there, which no big deal. This is what I do with that. I just delete it. So my channel's not on notice. I use some copyright material here, and look what they do. So they give you a chance to get rid of it. But what they did with this is they put ads on it. Monetized by copyright. If the owner has it monetized, then it becomes a copyright issue. So they just put ads on it, and I'm gonna leave it up. Not even a big deal. So this guy, it is copyrighted by BBC. Hit Play Supreme channel is on notice for copyright label. No, I'm not. As you guys saw, they just blocked it, and I took it down. There was no notice in there. There's no notice in my mailbox. Sorry, buddy. Nice try, though. Can you see me 17? I don't want to be negative. This is the fellow that got insecure also. I'm sorry, can you see me? I realize you're Caucasian male, and it hurts. So he came and said, I don't want to be negative in any way, but I gotta say, a lot of those girls were drinking. He's the type that will call them whores, because some of those girls, they were out there on the beach. Everybody was having a beer. You saw some of the girls drink either soda or a beer. Yes, Jovina.
You know what they say about drinking? The truth always comes out when you drink.
Jovina said the truth always comes out when you drink, yeah. And I guess he thinks because the girls had a beer, did they sound drunk, fellas? Did any of the girls sound like they were sloshy? Or were they out there on spring break having a good time? We're drinking, and those guys could have told the girls what to say on camera. Did they seem like they were told what to say? Do you think some black dude's gonna tell some white girls what to say, fellas? You guys saw that shit was spontaneous. Some people, they don't have the ability to see, real stuff between fake shit. And also, they could have done 200 interviews, and that I can agree with. And like 20 did say that. Yeah, of course they're going to show the ones that like black dudes, but there sure were a lot of them that were liking them. I say that, I'm not saying every white chick out there, because there are some white chicks who wouldn't date black dudes. And one girl, here's how you can tell that Can You See Me is actually reaching for straws. One girl said, not all, and depends on what he looks like. So if you think they're run after ugly black guys, you better think again.
They won't go after ugly white
they won't go after ugly white guys either. They go after good-looking white guys, like the kid that was doing the interview. I mean the black kid, not the mulatto. And a lot of the white chicks, they actually like black men over mulattoes. As one white woman told me, she wanted the full thing, the real thing, so to speak, yeah. No offense to my biracial brothers there, Tracy Jacks, don't get your panties in a bunch. Some white chicks, they like dark, they said chocolate. So that's just the way it is. I do agree, though. I'm sure they did a bunch of interviews. I'm sure there were some chicks that said, no, I would not date outside my race. I'm sure there were. But look at all the ones that said yes. That's the point. And that's what I wanted to show. Well, actually, what I wanted to show was, were any of them ugly or fat that did say yes? I don't care how many said no. I don't care how many said yes. But were they fat and ugly? As that Vegas idiot, who I believe Greg Murray is. It is copyrighted by BBC and Player Supreme's channel is on notice. No. There was nothing in my inbox.
Wait,
No.
BBC?
British broadcast. I know. Big black cock. Yeah. Yeah, I know. BBC. Yeah. Even Greg can't keep it out of his mouth. So BBC. I'm BBC, man.
Exactly.
Greg probably likes to suck on BBC, man. His ass is dripping shit because he's been stretched out by some BBC, man. Poor Greg Murray. This is probably a new channel
Change that name.
that someone's coming in, fake channel. Yep, there we go. Fake channel. Watch why I do that. I don't do racism. Come in talking shit, rather words. So, that's that. My channel is not on notice. Let me show you proof of that. Let's see. Let's go here. YouTube settings. Let's see. Account settings. Notifications. I'm sure. Let's see. Nope. That's not it. Let's see. I forgot. Let me just go to Creator Studio. Let's see. Channel. Bam. Okay. I'm still in the green. In case anybody had any doubts. Greg Murray. Still in the green. Smile. Sorry. I have 0 copyright strikes. I have 0 community guideline strikes. And that's where I'm going to keep it. I took down the video because they were right. There's BBC material in there. And I wasn't even thinking about that. Someone probably, actually their what do you call it? Their robots pick up that shit. And they just blocked it worldwide. So I'm still partner verified. I still get all the perks. Now there's a belief that my channel was destroyed by a troll. Let me pause the program while I go to my other account. Okay, what does it say right here? Unfortunately, if your channel has been removed due to copyright infringement, we're unable to process your appeal. Let me go back. Ah, fuck. I hope it hits it. Hold on one second. Let me pause the program. Yeah, this was actually the one. I tried to appeal. They said, unfortunately, your account has been, removed due to copyright infringement. Remember, I had 4,000 videos. I didn't get to all the videos, get all the copywritten shit off there. I didn't get to all of them. And they were making money, a lot of money off one of my videos, the dance video. Had almost 2 million views on it. And they put their own advertising on it. So that's the reason why my account was deleted. I was complaining about a troll, okay? A troll that was harassing my subscribers, my channel. And they looked at my account, they sent their bot on my account, shit like that. And bam, copywritten material. Ain't that a bitch? Well, that's the way it is. Well, there you have it, fellas. I'm signed out. I'll sign back in a minute, but there you have it. Peace. This race shit really has to end, fellas. It gets old. I've been dealing with it since I was a kid. I'm 57. That's a long time. It's not fair to me that I have to worry about my kids' safety and my grandkids' safety, all because a certain group of people want to kill us. That's just not fair. That's why I like dealing with decent people. I don't want to deal with anyone with race issues in them. In fact, I'm going to start blocking people that I believe have racial issues. That's the way it is. If you can't come to the table and be fair the way I'm trying to be fair, then I don't want to have any dealings with you. I don't want to help you solve your problems. I've worked with a lot of decent Caucasian males. Some call me Uncle Supreme. And I feel like an uncle. I don't judge on skin tone whether I'm going to help a person or not. Because there are black guys I refuse to help. You guys saw me ban the one black dude that was on my channel. I banned other black dudes. I refuse to help other black guys. It's the character of the person that I care about. Okay? But unfortunately, I don't get the same fair treatment that I'm giving out. When I get racist people come to the channel and talking shit like that, that's not fair. And it really bothers me when I've been helping someone for a long time, and then they come up with that, slight racist shit, like, can you see me? That was slightly racist, can you see me? I mean, you were hoping, you were trying to find reasons why it wasn't true. That means you have racial issues. When you start digging like that and coming shit like that, that means you have racial issues. You don't like to see black men with hot white chicks instead of being, fair. I'm sorry it's that way. I humbly apologize. But how about you learn to level the playing field by taking what these same guys have and learning it. That way you could become a white guy with some flavor. White women hate boring white men. They hate them. That's why they're going for black dudes. They will marry you and end up cheating on you with a white guy with flavor just because you'll bring up a good, decent paycheck. You don't want that. You don't want to be second choice. I would hate to be second choice, third choice, fourth choice on down the line, the last choice. Otherwise, I'm going to grow old. Nah. I want to be a woman's first choice. So instead of trying to be like Greg Murray, just a typical in the closet, barely in the closet, race hater. And I know it bugs. I know dick size, it bugs. That's an issue. And the girls are talking about, the black guys have 3 times bigger and whatever, You learn to use what you have. And not all black guys are big. So the penis envy stuff has to end. The jealous of black guys' gifts has to end. Because look at us. We're at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. Because of dominant society males put us here. But if they would stop that hateration shit, we could rise up. They could stop killing us when we're unarmed. I have no problem with them shooting the guy that is a drug dude, a gang lord person or gang person, shooting back at them, blow them up. But if they could just stop killing the unarmed ones. One guy ran away, shot him in the back like a fucking coward, and then tried to plant a gun. The whole issue with black men has to end. Being a black male, I feel it. I've been dealing with it since I've been online. Look at all the times I was called a nigger. Porch nigger, house nigger, ape nigger, monkey nigger, nigger. On So Suave. Remember, I cut and pasted to a WordPress document in a line. I had 3 pages. That's a lot of niggers. That's total racism. So this shit really has to end, fellas. I try to be fair, man. What the fuck? Why do you want to bring it here? Just because I'm pointing out the truth to this jackass that came in Greg Murray under weird screen names. Come on. Let's be cool here.